Hey there, class. Today, I got someone else to go inside. I got the puppies outside. For today, on our science project, since it's a nice day, we're gonna do this outside. But we've got a makeshift galvanic sail that we're gonna make with some household items. Had to go to the hardware store this week, but yeah, this should work fairly well. This has been repeated multiple times, so hopefully the materials that we got will work just fine. So first let's talk about a galvanic sail. I'm going to pull up a picture here. Let's see if you can see that picture. I know there's a little bit of a glare there. There we go. So what we have here is this is what we're going to make kind of with our lemon. Okay, so what we have here is we've got zinc at the anode, which is going to be oxidized, and at the cathode we have copper, which is where reduction occurs. And you know, kind of during this process there's going to be a movement of electrons from zinc over to copper. And you know, as you may have learned in physics, really all we need for electric current is just the movement of electrons. And so that's what we're going to have. We're going to have electrons being removed from zinc and moving to the copper end, and this is going to happen through a salt bridge. And in this case, you know, a salt bridge is going to be we've got a wire here that is going to connect the two sides. And actually today what we're going to use is kind of a medium here as a lemon. And the reason that this works is that actually the citric acid within the lemon will help to, lack of a better term, kind of remove the electrons from the zinc, or kind of help loosen them, I guess. And when we finally kind of set up our lemon here, the citric acid again will loosen the electrons in the zinc that we've got in place, move across the copper wire. Actually, well, it's not like copper wire, but it's a metallic wire. And move over to our copper nail, and then, you know, with the ends of the wire here, hopefully this wire will be a good enough generator here. We could see some steel wool, you know, being conducted. I watched a video earlier by a gentleman who kind of modeled this experiment, and he said about 5 volts of electricity can actually be generated in this manner. So without further ado, we'll kind of unveil this kind of experiment here. So as you can see, we've got a copper nail and a zinc. Also, it's kind of a screw, but this works really well as far as a wire kind of being wrapped around. And for a bonus chemistry here, if you remember in your periodic table, copper, it's abbreviation of periodic table is Cu, which comes from a Latin name cupric. So there you go. But let's go ahead and kind of set this up here. I'm going to set you down for a minute. Get this wire set up. Okay. Go around the nail here. Okay. So we've got two ends here. We're going to connect this to the steel here. Alright. Got steel wool. Let's see. Can tighten this a little bit more around. There we go. Just tightening this around. Okay. Let's do this. That should work decently well. Okay. Here we go. Now it's kind of hard to tell there. We've got both ends, and so this actually is getting pretty warm here, right kind of where I'm touching. So yes, this actually is, I was gonna say, I've got a lot of steel wool here, but it's actually comparatively, this actually is getting quite warm, so I think we've got a good experiment here.